In our previous video, I showed you how to brine a brisket of beef. So I've had this section of the brisket of beef that I am now going to show you how to make the perfect pastrami. Can you believe you can make your own pastrami? No more trips to the deli for you. Hey, look, we're going to do this right. I'm going to show you all these ingredients. Let me know in the comment section if you've ever made your own pastrami, or maybe you have some different twists and different seasonings. I'd like to know about that. Please subscribe. We're going to want to show you so much more because we're going to do corned beef and cabbage, corned beef hash. You're going to want to know how to make it, and you want to love it. I know you're going to do that, okay? And also, I'm going to give you the recipe right below in the directions. We're going to make the perfect pastrami, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm Chef Don McMillan, and I can't wait. So the perfect seasonings are right here. I have here mustard seeds, whole black peppercorns. We're going to grind them up so they'll be nice and freshly ground, okay? Brown sugar is going to give it a nice, wonderful mouthfeel, okay? Granulated garlic, granulated onion, smoked paprika. Can you believe that? And you got to have coriander. Trust me, coriander is what's going to make your pastrami sing. All right, first of all, I want to grind my peppercorns, and I'm just going to go ahead and put the mustard seed in there as well. If you wish, you could use mustard, ground mustard. That would be okay. Or coarsely ground black pepper, but you really want it coarse. You don't want it to be so finely ground. And I'm just going to go ahead and give it a quick grind. A little bit more. Okay, now we're going to take this out, and I'm going to place it into a bowl because I'm going to mix all of the dry ingredients together. Onions, garlic, lots of good flavor. Smoked paprika, coriander, get it in there. Give it a nice mix up here. So all these flavors are going to combine. We're going to slow cook our pastrami in a smoker. So you're going to get some more flavor in there. And of course, we've got so many wonderful tips that I'm going to share with you. So you're going to want to stick around to the end because, you know, you want to know how all this is going to turn out. And you'll just see it's going to be wonderful. All right, let me give it another little mix. Okay, now, next thing I want to show you. See our brisket right here? See the fat? I'm going to score it. So what I mean by scoring it is this. You just want to take your knife and you want to cut through the fat. Just cut through the fat. Don't cut through the meat, just on the top, graze it just like that. Kind of like you do it when you have a ham, you know, for your holiday meal. You want to score it. The reason I'm doing this is I want these seasonings to go through the layer of fat into the meat, okay? So it's going to make it good. But I do want the fat because we know fat tastes good, right? There's the bottom. I'm just going to give it a lightly score here as well. And now comes the other part, seasoning. We're going to use all of this seasoning. We're going to pat it all the way around on the sides, cover it up. So just put it in there, and this is our rub. And just push it into the meat. Just push it in with your hand, make it get in there. We got plenty of seasonings here, so you don't have to skimp at all. Depending on the size of the meat that you have, this is half of our brisket, and we're gonna, as you know, we're gonna do with the other half, we're going to make a fabulous corned beef. And we're going to cook some cabbage. Oh my goodness. We're going to have so much good food to enjoy. And you can, after all of this is prepared, even freeze it if you wish. And you can eat it hot or cold. All right, let's do the sides now. Pat it in there. Come on, join the crowd. Yep, get it in. This one we didn't do yet. Okay. Open it up. Look, just see how where I made that cut. We'll just open it up. Let it get in there too. Okay. Push it in. Okay. Push, push, push. Get it in there. Come on. Join the crowd. We'll leave no seed behind. All right. Now I am going to take this and place it on our smoker. So, all right. Our smoker is at 250. You can see it right down there. We're going to take our meat off and just place it right there on our smoker and let it cook. We're going to let it cook for, I would say, at least 3 to 4 hours, and we're going to check the temperature. But I've got another trick that I'm going to show you to make this even more juicy. Okay, let me just show you the kind of grill that we're using to smoke. It's a Traeger grill, and it uses an auger with these hickory pellets. We're using hickory. It does come with a variety of different types of woods. This one is hickory, and I wish you could smell it. It just smells so good. And the little auger puts these into the chamber, and then it smokes it up just beautifully. You can just see that. And look at that piece of meat. Isn't that gorgeous? We're now going to take it, and I'm going to show you the next step, which is so important. Look at the bottom. Perfectly, perfectly cooked, but it's not finished yet. So let's go back in the kitchen. Let me show you the next trick I want to show you to make this the best ever pastrami you've ever had. So I checked the temperature of this beautiful piece of meat, and it's 170. All right. Eventually, we're going to need it to be 210. Okay. So I have here butcher paper. You can also use foil if you wish. It works as well, but I like to use the butcher paper, and we're going to wrap this up. Okay. So just check this out. We're going to wrap, and then I fold over like this, and this is going to form a seal, and then we're going to continue to roll, and we're going to do it on another piece of paper as well. So fold it over this way. We're forming a seal. Can you see that? And then we'll just go this way, and then one more with the seam side down, and we're going back to our grill. We turned our smoker up to 300. Remember, we were smoking at 250. We're now smoking at 300. And we're going to put this piece of meat in there. I'm saying for at least another couple of hours, maybe 3 hours. We're going to know when we stick our thermometer in there to get a 210 reading. And then it's going to be perfect, okay? So let's go ahead and pull this back up. Place our meat right back there in the center. Cover it. And come back and check it in about an hour or two. Okay, let's open up our smoker. And it is ready. I tested it with my meat thermometer, and I got 200 degrees. I know it's ready to come out. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring this to my cutting board. Well, look at this. This is our smoked pastrami. It is so wonderful. I can smell it. Just can't wait to taste it. So when we took it out of the smoker, we let it rest. Important, please let it rest. Maybe an hour up to that part of time. If you want to use it for sandwiches, for example, it really needs to be refrigerated. And I was thinking, I don't know your temperature in the refrigerator, but 3 hours, sometimes even overnight, would be better if you're gonna like slice it really thin. Because if you try to slice it when it's still warm, it's just gonna like crumble. But you know, we can't wait, so we're gonna get a little slice. I know you want to see what it looks like on the inside, okay? So let's go ahead, and we're just gonna make a slice right here. Look at that. Look at that beautiful color. The fat is going to taste oh so good. I know you're going to want to slice, but you're going to have to make this. So please, while you're cooking, think of us, because we have so many wonderful recipes to share with you, recipes that you're going to want to enjoy and to share with your family and friends. You got to subscribe, hit the like button, let us know what you think, add your comments, okay? The recipe for this particular wonderful pastrami is right there below. And as always, when you're cooking with Chef Don, it is absolutely simple. I can just smell it, delicious.